nothing matters. A very nihilist way of living, man. Right. That word nihilist means void, null and void of living. I mean, in meaning. You see? And that's how the so-called white man has ruled this whole world. The son of perdition is talked about in Second Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, man. You can grab that, man.
Romans 13:8, speaking on love. Owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law.
That's right. So if you love one another, you fulfill the law. You see? So if I love my brother, I'm not going to be scheming on this woman. If I love my brother, I'm not going to shortchange my brother when it comes to that. If I love my brother, I'm going to speak to him, I'm going to have an out with him versus going to the law.
For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill.
Right.
Thou shalt not steal.
That's right.
Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
That's right. So that equates to a standard, man.
That's right.
If you love somebody like you love yourself, hey, man, you'll be very, very cautious how you speak to that person.
Yeah.
How you handle that person. You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. Wow, because you love him as you love yourself. You hate it when you do something, when somebody do a particular thing to you, right? Make sure that you ain't doing the same thing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They talk about that in Romans the 2nd chapter, man. You see? But the so-called white man, he takes that whole concept of love and eradicates it and says, it's accepting.
Why he kills you all day?
Why he kill everybody?
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
That's what I was just
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
That's right. Love works no ill will. So I'm not going to justify myself killing you, dog.
Right. All day long.
Poisoning your food.
Yeah.
Slow kill.
Just make up a whole bunch of pseudoscience for me to rationalize within myself or in my community that I just slaughter a whole bunch of people. Well, that's really 3/5 of humans. If you look at their skull, it's 10 times smaller than our skull. See? You're like, bro, you just made it up.
Right, the doctrine of discovery. They would come to particular parts of the world and see Jake there, and because they're really nobody, there was nobody there.
Yeah.
Jake they're not human.
Yeah.
So nobody was here. These are Christians.
Yeah.
Nobody was here, so we discovered it.
Yeah.
These ain't human beings.
It must be stopped. It must be stopped.
Yeah, it gotta be stopped, man.
Christopher Columbus was like, these are some of the most beautiful, nice,
They're too nice.
people that I've ever met in my life. They would be perfect slaves. Lucy paraphrase what he wrote. They'll be perfect slaves because they're absolutely too nice.
They're too nice. We can conquer them in a day.
Yeah. I'll be able to conquer them with me and my fleet.
Yep.
And that's exactly what he did.
Right.
You know how many Tainos this man has slaughtered?
Bro.
They almost been wiped out, the Tainos.
Bro, cut their like gums out. Sword.
It's horrible, man.
Cut imagine that? Just did it. Just cutting their heads off in front of their children, fucking their children.
Yeah, but they probably came under the guise telling us so-called natives that they love them.
Right. That's right.
And I had that for you in Psalms too.
Come on, brother. Let's go ahead and grab that.
On into, bro. This is Psalms 55:20. It says, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
That's right. He put forth his hand as such that be with peace with him. And who we were alluding to, the so-called Native Americans or Gadites, you see. And also, if you want to get technical, the Ephraimites.
Tainos and Arabs.
Tainos.
Hey, all crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's where he went first. It's now Hispaniola. I was reading this in college years ago. They said that they had context of who could be the most barbarous, and that's a fancy word that means who could do the most effed up things to an individual. And so they had examples of them slicing the Native Americans open. You see, just test their blades. So one dude slice a limb off, like, oh, you slice a limb off? Watch this. Slice open a woman's belly that was pregnant and it stomped the child, man. Mm-hmm. This is what they were doing.
Yep. It's infatuated with blood.
Because they could. Go ahead, Doc.
It says,
that's wicked, man.
he had broken his covenant. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
He broken his covenant. How many treaties did the so-called Native Americans have with the so-called Europeans, man? Hundreds, and all of them were broken. Even to this day, those treaties are being broken. I watched a documentary recently, and you had the indigenous Gadites in Canada, you know, basically fighting over their land because they were trying to build a land pipe.
Yep.
Oil pipe basically through their land, a pipeline through the land.
Yep.
You see?
Put flags there.
You see that? This is according to this junction. 347. This is actually our land.
Yep.
Like, bro.
And then like, are you gonna leave or are you gonna move or what?
Right. It's horrible. They don't give a shit. They don't care, man.
But then you could do a documentary on this shit, put it out, and make money off of it.
Yep.
What's wrong with this man?
Yep. This is just terrible. We on PBS talking about it. This is just terrible. But what the problem? And what land have we took? What land have we condoned taking?
What nation of people have put in
Bro,
slavery?
the street we grew up on, they changed the name. Shit ain't even, man, we don't own a goddamn thing here, man.
Man, Esau is the left-hand creation.
Yeah.
Like he is literally that left-hand human being.
It's Satan.
Totally created on the left-hand
Perfect
side.
messenger on the left-hand side.
He embodies the will of Satan, man, because he's sent here to make you doubt your heavenly Father.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's like
For years, you're trying to figure out, man, why is this, why is that? You know, there's no absolute truth. You go to church and it's just watered down, commercialized.
Sitting there bored. Bro, church was boring as hell, bro. You didn't learn nothing there.
Nah.
You became a worse person.
Yeah, I done.
You didn't fear the Lord when you went to church, man.
Smoke weed and kept going.
Just as the Lord set up Satan to buffet Job through the Spirit, the nation of Israel is a representation of Job. Here today, Satan's buffeting the whole nation still, man. Because Esau, he's the physical manifestation of the spiritual demon Satan on earth. And he's the perfect left-hand messenger from the Most High. He's carrying out the orders of the Most High to the T in wickedness, man.
And that's why, that's why when it's all said and done, he has to be exterminated. You were only created for this mission. You have one mission. We created one mission. Just be the best devil you can be.
Kick ass and take names.
He's a raft. He's the vessel of wrath.
Yep.
Fitted for destruction. You know, look at a few more.
I'll just finish this up, man. This is back in Psalms 51 and 21, or Psalms 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
The words in his mouth were smoother than butter. We could keep on really just talking about the Native Americans, man. You make all these pacts with the Native Americans, and you broke them till this day. Wounded knee, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Pipeline through that land. Guess what happened? The water's polluted now. The Native Americans living in squalor. You know, basically off of the treaties that they made with you centuries ago. And you even tell them to get over it.
And then Andrew Jackson came out with the Removal Act. So they kept, so-called Indians kept moving around, but you gave them the land, you come with the Indian Removal Act.
Well, when he gives them the land, it's actually he gives them reserves of the land that he already took.
Right.
So I reserve this for you.
It's destitute
That's
land.
the reserve.
Hold up, man.
Yeah, they're living in squalor.
Then you give them slot machines and liquor.
Hey, well, you had some Native Americans don't even have plumbing.
Nope.
Hospitals or nothing.
Hospitals.
They killing themselves on the
The
res
children
now,
are
man.
committing suicide on
Children
them.
commit
Right,
suicide.
exactly.
That's the hood too.
But what a problem? What a problem, right? We need to go get some jobs. But hold on, wait. What about your people that are committing suicide at an exponential rate because they don't have jobs? What about those people?
They need to get.
Do they need to get a job and just leaving their children?
Right.
Hey, you have I watch a documentary in Vice on Vice, and you have communities of children that have to go to a summer camp, you know, with each other because their fathers committed suicide and left their children.
Yeah,
That's not talked about. That's a real deadbeat dad.
I ain't talked about.
That's a real deadbeat dad right there. That's terrible, man.
That's the real
A
deal.
real deadbeat dad.
see?
Them
Hey,
motherfuckers ain't. Hey, time out. No, seriously. Hey, I'm fucking serious.
Hey, we wouldn't do this to you. Just chill. Let us have
No,
our
I'm not
platform.
doing it to
Hey,
you.
hey, this dude is
Just back up.
That's
Just back
for
up.
real.
This dude right here. This dude
No,
right
I'm
here.
not making up nothing. I'm with you.
No, it's cool. It's cool right here.
It's cool. It's bad.
Come out.
They're just fucking reeling
He
for
says
whatever.
the war
Just
was in his heart.
talking. Are you just talking or are you just fucking
This
being
was talking
real?
right now.
This was going
Psalms
on.
55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than
Hey,
butter.
this is a beautiful example because here he comes up here and says, "Hey, I just want to listen," and he gets in front of the camera and be very aggressive.
Yeah,
But you're saying you're
But
with
if
me.
we yell, they'll record us
But
and put it on
yeah,
CNN.
yeah. But you're saying you're saying you're with me.
exactly.
You're saying you're with me, right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
I said
Then
that.
why are you being so aggressive?
I'm not being
Don't
aggressive.
you run it up.
Why you walking up?
I want
If you want to know, if you want to, okay, if you want to know, then you need to be. If you want to know,
Another drink?
if you want to know,
I don't want another drink. I
bro.
want to know where you're coming from.
Okay, how?
If
First
you're
off, you
right-
talking.
Okay.
How you
all
gonna
right.
know what I'm talking about if you're talking, bro?
I'm listening to you the whole time.
You sure? Are you
I'm
listening now or you
positive.
talking?
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay,
listening.
okay, so are you listening right now? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Can you back up a little bit, please?
sir. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
A little bit more, sir, please.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
now
sir.
we're fine.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to have
There's
a
no
dialogue, we
problem.
can have a dialogue. But walking up on me while we're filming was rude and obnoxious. And that goes
Absolutely.
into the scripture
And
that we're bringing out.
And you're too old for that, man.
Sure. That's your.
That brings out that's a
your
beautiful
percent.
example of the scripture. Would you like to hear the scripture we was reading?
Sure.
Go
I'm
ahead.
Here, I'm here to
Psalm
listen to
55.
what y'all got to say.
Psalms 55 and 21. It says,
Do you read the Bible?
I'm listening.
Okay, go ahead.
it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
That's right.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
That's right. Yet with they drawn swords. This like this guy right here. You
What
see?
do you got to say?
It's not coincidental that there's police over here and he's walking up on us and things of that nature. It's not
No,
coincidental.
no,
You see what I'm saying?
I want to hear what you got to
see?
say.
And it goes
Listen
back.
in.
Read the one more time out real quick. I'll make a point. It's a point I want to
Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
That's right.
Now that doesn't stop just with the so-called white man coming over here, okay, with all the Indians, okay, the natives, and being smooth with his words.
Right.
But war was in his heart. That go all the way back to the garden with Cain.
Yep.
I mean the serpent. Okay.
Okay.
Because the serpent did what? His words were smooth with Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. It was so smooth that Eve said, "Hey Adam, come check this out." Why? Because his word was so smooth, man. And they made a treaty with the serpent, pretty much, man.
Sure.
Okay. And then they became naked because they did that, man. So
They came naked because they did that?
they did that.
Or
Why?
they did that because the Lord said, hey, that's what it is.
I gotta preach that.
Did
Go
you,
ahead, go
did
ahead.
you preach
This
that
is,
from the beginning?
Proverbs
Or-
chapter 23
Yes, sir.
and 6. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye,
right.
nor desire his dainty meats.
That's what
Sure.
they did over here, man.
Sure.
Okay. You were supposed to be like those people on them islands. That
Oh,
be
yeah, when
shooting,
Esau
that be
comes.
shooting them
Yeah,
bones
yeah,
and be
yeah,
killing
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Them dangerous islands.
Right.
Man, you supposed to stay like them,
In
man.
spirit,
Yeah.
in spirit. Yep.
Right.
You're not supposed to allow their ways, man.
Right, allow
Yeah.
their ways.
Are we Christian or are we
It
fucking
says,
allowing their
for
ways?
as-
Wait, time
for
out.
as he
Time
thinketh-
out. Are we
hold on, hold on.
Christian or are we allowed them ways?
We're not Christians.
You're not Christian.
No, I'm not
I'm not
Christian.
either. I
No,
fucking believe in the man that fucking, hey, tells us
Christopher
how we
Columbus
do.
was a Christian.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
Did he
Big time
fucking bring
Christian.
the big man fucking
He
along
brought
with
the
the
big
rest of it?
sword. He brought the sword.
So do you follow the
brought
big
death.
sword?
No, we're not.
You don't
This
follow
is
the big sword.
sword.
You
This
said
is
he
the
follows
sword.
the big sword.
This one.
This
But
is
he
the
don't
sword.
follow the big
This
sword.
is the
You
sword.
said he follows
This
the
word
big
is the
sword, but
sword.
I don't follow the big sword.
Proverbs 23 and 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he.
So
Eat
is
and
he?
drink, saith he
Who
unto
is the
thee,
man
but his
that
heart
says,
is not
"So is
with
he"?
thee. The morsel which thou hast eaten shalt thou vomit up and lose thy sweet words.
Sure.
So follow after the wicked.
You sure? If you ain't about it, you ain't about it.
Well,
But
look
if
at
you
look at
fucking,
our
That's
people.
our people.
what people?
That's our people.
What people?
So-called Negro, Latino,
Wait, wait,
so-called
hey,
Negro,
time
Latino,
out.
the
Did you back up?
Americans.
Did you back up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Did you back up?
what people
Well,
are
we're
you
not
talking
gonna
about?
We're gonna just ignore them.
I'm
We
not
don't-
Hey,
people
hey,
that
we're
you
talking
say
about the
you are.
so-called Negro,
I'm brown.
Latino, Native
You're
Americans,
brown.
man.
What people are you talking about?
What is your
This man
tribe?
right here.
Are you-
I'm brown. This man's brown. What are you talking
If you
about?
had
back
a
up,
platform,
No.
if we came running up,
Yeah, you gotta
would
back
consider
up.
that disrespectful, man. You
I
gotta-
don't disrespectful. I want to know what you
There's
know,
a way to do
so that
things.
when you
What do you
know,
think- what do you think we-
I'm fucking
Hey,
respectful.
got
hey,
demons
hey,
over there.
what do you think? What do you think?
No.
What do you think we about?
Spirits on you, man.
I think you're about what your people think about, hey, if it's right, speak about what's right. If it ain't right,
We believe that so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans are the Israelites, and also confusion of faith. Do you know what that means?
brother.
Hold on, wait. I asked you a question. What does that mean?
It means that the fucking Israelites and the Mexicans
What are the
have a confusing amount of people that fucking believe.
No.
right.
That belief.
right.
You
Well,
drunk. First off, and
I'm
secondly,
drunk.
that means that
I'm
you're
trying
gonna
to
have
find
some.
out
That's
what
gonna
you're-
listen.
Okay.
You're gonna have some people out there that look like other people that are in fact Israelites because we were scattered everywhere. So
You're
it's not
scared
a.
of-
We
you're
were
scared of your
scattered everywhere.
You said you
We were scattered everywhere.
Don't be scared.
Scattered.
Hey,
You're right.
we
There's a
are
personal
fucking,
space
hey,
between
we're
men.
the minority,
Listen, he's drunk. It's
right?
his turn.
Are you the minority?
Drunk.
We're the majority.
He ain't perceiving
You're the
shit.
majority or
He
the
don't
minority?
perceive it. He's drunk.
Majority. Okay? As well too. I'm the fucking minority as well too.
Second
You know what?
Let's be smart.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm the fucking majority. Nobody's gonna tell me I'm the majority, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm brown. I ain't
So this
gonna
is the
tell me
bottom
no
line. This is
different.
the end of
You
this.
know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fucking back up the people that are suppressed. Or the people that are suppressed, you know what? I'm here for you. I don't give a fuck what you're brown, you're black, you don't give a fuck. You know what? The people that are suppressed, that ain't right.
We're at the end of this thing, man.
You being a demon,
That's
stop
the
being a
bottom
demon.
line.
I'm not being a
Stay with
demon.
spirit, I
No,
guess.
no, no.
Nothing.
I'm not being a demon.
in my world.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
In the end of their times might come through them. So we're in the end times right now, to where, hey, all of this madness that's going on, you ain't gonna be able to come up and just run up and do what you want.
What madness?
It's good. It's good.
What madness? Tell
It
me
says-
what madness.
And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were passed.
Right, when you read Daniel
The
7th
beasts that
chapter,
are passed
the fourth
are the
beast is
wait,
gonna be the
time
end of
out,
this thing,
time
man.
out. The beast
We're in
that
the
you're
end of this thing,
passing
man.
is
Go
the
ahead.
company.
It says
is the
it
company
had
of your
power
fucking
over the
United
world with
States.
great fearfulness,
Right.
and over the whole compass of the earth,
Right.
with much wicked oppression.
With much wicked oppression. And
Oppression.
that's what the brother's been going through the
That's
whole time.
what you're
the wicked
talking about.
oppression of
That's
this
what you've
Edomite,
been
man.
saying
Go ahead.
since fucking
In
day
so
one.
long
Oppression,
time,
right?
dwelt he upon the earth with deceit.
Right.
Deceit.
With deceit,
Who's
man.
coming
Lying.
with
Go ahead.
deceit, my
For
friend?
the
Wait,
earth-
time out. Who's coming
Keep
with
reading.
deceit?
For the
Is
earth
it me?
has thou
Wait, time out.
judged
Wait,
with truth.
Is it time that me that coming with
I'm gonna read
deceit?
this again. Second
Or the
Esdras
what?
11.
No,
and
I'm not
41.
I'm
For
not
the
coming
earth
to
Hast thou
to
not
come.
judged with truth?
Right.
For thou hast afflicted the meek.
Right.
Thou hast hurt the peaceable.
Right.
Thou hast loved liars.
That's Esau. And you Edomites are going down, man. That's
right.
No matter how many provocateurs you send at us, whatever
Okay.
you're doing. At the end of the day, this word is going to coming to pass, man.
Yes, sir.
Period. We about to get up out of here.
down.
Has anyone in here have heard
That's
me
the end all
fucking
be all of our message.
beat
Go
that?
ahead.
And destroyed the
Have
dwellings
you
of
heard
them
me
that
say
brought
that?
forth
Anything
fruit,
against that? Look at me.
and has cast down
Look
the
at me.
walls of such
Has
as
anything I said
did
been
thee no
against that?
harm.
Did thee no harm. Go ahead. Hey, man.
Is there anything I said
So
been
with that,
against
hey,
you?
with that,
He's
we
low.
gonna give all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Time out. When have I said anything